Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of January 19th. And at this time I would like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. Thank you. And of course, for all those lovely comments. I certainly enjoy them. I truly do. It is so nice to hear that you guys are enjoying my readings and you give me encouragement to keep going. I truly thank you for taking your time out of your day to do that for me. It certainly uplifts my week, I'll tell you. I hope I bring the same to you. Thank you. All right. And the Five of Cups. So going a little bit deep this week. Going over some things from your past. A little bit of regret, remorse. You know, trying to figure out why you do certain things. You know, and that's natural. You're feeling unloved. Sort of abandoned almost. On your own a little bit too much recently, I think. And you're, you know, slipping down the slope of woulda, coulda, shoulda's and realizing that it's the past for a reason. You're just there, you know, because you're spending a little bit of time by yourself here and realizing that, okay, it's time to let the past go in the past, learn from your mistakes, and begin again. And that's what you're doing here. You're letting go of things, realizing that you can't change them, undo them, or fix them. They're already gone by. Ooh, and the Three of Cups. Very nice. Celebration. Friendships. Communications. A circle of supporters. That's very nice. You know, people really do like to be around you. And you're realizing that when you go to these celebrations and get these invitations, that they're done from the heart from others. So you're going to these celebrations feeling much more lightened, happy, accepting that these people are becoming your friends, people you can rely on, trust, and you the same for them. And the King of Swords. All right. Taking some bold moves here. You know, figuring out what it is you want to do, which way you want to go. You know, you're a very supportive leader to others. You tolerate, you figure out what you have to do, but you're very bold in the way that you deliver things to some people. Some people, you know, aren't used to you telling the truth in the manner that you do, but you feel comfortable by doing that. So you're talking to some people here, understanding that, you know, you need to say your peace of mind in order for you to release it and keep going forward. And the Five of Rods. So feeling like there's some competition around you. Understanding why you're feeling this, trying to come to a conclusion. And you don't want to be in any part of it. That's not what you want. You know, there's things happening around you that are out of your control. There's been some challenges, some obstacles come up, and you've managed to scave it all, like stay out of it. But you're realizing that sometimes people just can't stop. So you're removing yourself from those situations. You know that you are enough on your own. You don't need to take on this. And the Ten of Rods. Yeah, moving in your own direction. Understanding it is time to let go of some things in your life. You can't fix them. You can't change them. In some cases, can't even help them. So you're releasing the burdens of that. You know, you're realizing there's just too many. And it's starting to really stress you out. You're starting to feel exhausted. And you don't want to do that anymore to yourself. You're realizing what makes you comfortable and happy. And where you're at right now isn't it. You're not feeling fulfilled. You're just feeling almost abused and used, that sort of thing. And you're moving away from it. You put up your boundaries. You're removing yourself from all this chaos so that you can be more content as you go forward. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Definitely taking a time out for yourself. You know, this is you getting in touch with your feelings again. Feeling, you know, almost unfulfilled. But you have a gift. You really do. And you need to not be questioning it, but accepting it. So you're just sitting there sort of going over in your mind right now, trying to understand, are you comfortable with where you're at? Asking yourself, do you have enough? Is this all that you need? You know, there's always more on offer, but you're trying to find out if this is enough for you. When is, you know, that $100 question that we all have. Do I have enough? Am I comfortable? Am I happy? That sort of thing. And the King of Cups. Yeah. So you're finally learning to step into your own power. Become more comfortable with the decisions that you've made. You're very supportive. You're tolerant. You have patience. But you're realizing that you need that in your life too. So you are allowing it to flow in. You're sitting back this week a little bit more than you have in a very long time. And you're going a little bit soul searching, trying to figure out what is your next move going to be. You know, like I said, you're asking yourself that question. Am I okay? Do I have enough? And your answer will be before you. And the Sun card. Yeah. Happy outcome. Absolutely. Content, happiness, love, joy, prosperity, pleasures, vitality, fun and joy. There you go. Woof. There's celebrations, success, a rebirth. You starting fresh for yourself. You've asked yourself the questions of what it is you want, what it is you desire. Do you have enough? And you finally got your own answer, which just brings you so much joy because now you're more content. You're accepting that where you're at, what you have is going to be okay. But it's taken you a while to get there. And the Seven of Cups, yeah, look at that decision. Finally, you need to make that decision. There's just too many choices. And you're finding it hard to make that commitment to just one issue. But you're also realizing that, you know, with all the opportunities you have and the choices, there's almost too many. So it's bringing you down instead of lifting you up. But you're realizing it's okay. Sorry. And you will pick one. And once you pick one, you know the rest will follow. It just takes a little bit of time. But you're focusing in and homing in on one thing at a time this week. And the Page of Swords. And there you go. You know, cutting through all the negativity, realizing what it is you want to do. You're not listening to anybody's input or gossip. You're making your own decision. You're telling yourself the truth this week. You really are. You know, maybe you've been in denial for a while about different questions and answers for yourself. But this week, not only are you making the right decisions for yourself, you're making sure that everybody else around you is on the same page. No more wishy-washy stuff. You're making a decision, you're standing up for yourself, and you're moving on it. Speaking your mind. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, moving forward. You have a lust for freedom, and you have definitely a free-spirited person. You are. I'm so envious of how you can just decide to do something and you do it. It's remarkable to watch. But you are definitely have a lust for something totally new in your life. You know, you're just getting a little bit restless, trying to figure out how to go about something. So far, you've tried a couple times to say stuff to people and nobody was really listening. Now you're finding more free-minded and speaking your mind as well. Oh, look at that. The Fool starting over. New opportunities. Fresh start. Wow. This is having faith and taking that chance. New adventures, new paths, adventures. And this is the beginning. You are starting something new and exciting for you. You've thought about this. You wanted to do this. Some of this is travel for some of you. And you're really excited about it. You know, just meeting new people, trying new things. This could be a new course in learning something new. But you're excited about it. It makes you feel young, alive, and all that optimism that we all have when we're really young. And it's starting to come back for you, which makes you want everybody else around you to feel that excitement and to join you, follow you. So, wow. And the Seven of Swords, yeah. Let it go of people that are not on the same path as you. You know, betrayals, dishonesty, people running away, trying to get away with things. But you see them. You really do. You may deny a little bit, but in your heart you know who does this. And you're not having any more part of it. You're not denying it anymore. You're just moving on. You're not talking to them. They're not taking them with you. You're just moving on to something so much more better for you. And it's been a rough decision. It's been hard to make that choice because other things come into the picture with it. But this week, you're making that start over again. You know, that the Fool card. Fresh start, new beginning, hope, optimism. And it's all right back in front of you again. And nothing is going to take you off your path. You've already started it. And people are about to find out right quickly what choices you have actually made going forward. Wow. All right. A new relationship or emotional experience. Unveiling to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Ah, that's beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.